Alright, what's going on out there, social media land, virtual land, YouTube land, whatever you want to call it. This is episode number 6 of Cooking with Gas, sponsored by That Expression Apparel, links in the description. So, I just got back from the gym. It's 2019. I'm trying to eat a little healthy. I'm doing chicken once again. I know you guys are probably tired of doing chicken, but man, these things come with so many in a pack, and you just don't want to keep them frozen and stuff because you get the freezer burnt and all that good stuff. Unless you have those like Ziploc bags that decompress all the air out of stuff. So I'm finishing up this stuff here. I got 6 chicken legs here that I'm going to cook today. And basically, it's seasoned to my taste. You know, I'm not putting recipes out there for everybody to try the different flavors and stuff like that. That's not what my channel is about. Although it might get to that as I learn more about what goes with what. But I'm just a guy here with a pot trying to cook. And trying to eat healthy, trying to stay lean and for 2019. And this is what I do. You know, it only takes a few minutes to throw something together, get it in, and you out, have a good meal, and go do your next routine. This thing is called a power quick pot for that purpose. It's a quick hitter. You know, it quick cooks your meals real quick and fast and get you on the road. You know, that's not to say it's going to take away from, you know, everybody out there coming up with videos, putting all these flavors and stuff together, and then people in the comments saying, oh, that was terrible. It was terrible because everybody's taste buds aren't the same. So what I want to do today is basically say, hey, if you're going to try stuff like this, you know, you know what you like. You know what seasons and flavors that you like. You know what goes what on your fish, your chicken, your beef, your steaks, and all that stuff. So just continue to keep doing that, but just rock it out in a power quick pot or your Instapot or whatever you guys have out there that you're trying to stuff with. But like I said, gift idea, episode number 6. All I'm gonna do today is just some quick chicken and some vegetables, and it's frozen vegetables until I hit the Kroger Market or Publix or whatever and go get some vegetables and start chopping it all up. But I'm just still getting familiar with it. So all this is just quick meals. This stuff is like under $10 still, you know, because it's just chicken and frozen vegetables. So let's get right into it. I'm going to put it all in together this time. Like in my last video I said, I separated it two. I cooked chicken and I cooked the vegetables. So this time I'm going to put it all together and just see how it comes out, because it kind of cooks with the same cooking time. That's what you want to pay attention to when you're using these things. You can't cook like some chicken breast or something like that and brown rice when you know that brown rice probably takes about 20-something minutes. And it only takes chicken breast like 7-8 minutes or something like that. So you got your chicken in there too long and it's just overcooking it. So when you taste it, it might be dry. Because it takes long for brown rice and stuff. So when you put stuff in a pot together, you want to make sure the cooking times are similar. So there are some rices out there that you can cook with chicken with similar cook times that'll go right with the quick pot, power quick pot, or your Instapots. So I've already seasoned this to how I like it. You know, all I did is a little black pepper and like some McCormick garlic and herb and stuff. Because I'm trying to watch my pressure and things like that. Flushing my system out, a lot of water, soft drinks out of here, you know, all the chips and things out of here. Because I'm slimming all this here down to make all muscle, you know, pretty solid already. But I kind of fell off and start eating what I want. But as you get older, you can't do that. So boom, this is what I'm putting all my focus on, is just cooking healthy meals to help me maintain and get to my goal throughout the course of the year. And I'd like to have you guys ride along with me. So let's get into it. So basically, off with the lid, I seasoned my chicken, and all I have is just a bag of vegetables and a bag of broccoli. That's like $1 and $1 or something like that. If you want to get the bird's eye or the higher price band, you can. If not, you can just go with this right here. You know, just the store brand, because the flavor is going to cook through it anyway. So to get started, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do like 1.5 cups to 2 cups of water. I used to use like the vegetable broth or your chicken broth, but I'm not going to do that today. I have some, but I just want to see how it tastes with just pure water. So that's 1 cup, and that's about, what the heck, 2 cups, who cares? We'll see how it's all experimentation. Just throw 2 cups of water in there. And then make sure you sterilize your accessories that come along with the pot, because over time you can have food still stuck on it. So put it in your dishwasher safe. Make sure it gets that clean that deep sterilization clean to it, because you're working with chicken and different meats. You don't want to get any type of bacteria and stuff. So I want to pop this already in here at the bottom, and I'm just going to add just a little bit more right there. And I'm going to just basically lay my chicken on top of the rack. As you can see, y'all got like a dry rub going on in it and stuff, and I peeled back the skin and I seasoned that as well, so it can cook through, because a lot of people don't like to eat the skin. So if you're seasoning the skin, you peel it all off, your flavor is gone, and all you got is a basic chicken. So you want to, make sure you pay attention to that as well. So make sure you season it thoroughly. And some people out there, if you have time, man, you can even let it marinate overnight in some type of seasoning, and just be so flavorful. Chicken sitting overnight in a bag, or your fish sitting overnight in a bag in a special marinade sauce. Man, it tastes incredible, because the stuff, pressure cooks all the way through it. So I'm going to put that right there. Nothing's on top of each other. I think it's like the 6th pork, so I got plenty of room in here for that. My thing I want to worry about is making sure that water don't burn out before the food is done or the timer's up. So that's that. I'm going to grab my little accessory tray here and throw my vegetables in it. No biggie if you've seen these before. Didn't come with the pot. You just buy an extra. Nice handy tool. Put corn in it. Whole ears of corn and stuff like that. Big chunks of broccoli and vegetables, and you just cook it along with your meat, as long as the cooking times are similar. So I'm just going to pour my vegetables around this. Maybe like half a bag of that. I'm going to open up my broccoli bag. Fill up the other side of this. Broccoli. I put like half a bag of it in there. Spread it out some. And I'm just going to expand it with a hover. Move all that to the side. And on with the lid, and that's it. So, like I said, I just got home from a workout. Didn't want to stop at Subway and all these other little supposed to be healthy chains and stuff like that. Make it yourself. It's cheaper. It's still just as quick. While it's cooking, you can just go jump in the shower, freshen up, do what we're gonna do, come back, and it's done. Sit down, have a good meal. So from here, I'm just gonna turn this thing on and hit pressure on it, and that's pretty much the manual setting on it. And I'm just gonna basically hit my timer on it and just take it down. I'm gonna run it for like about 13-14 minutes. I've cooked chicken before, did just the legs in like 12 minutes, and it came out fine. But I'm gonna bump this one up just a little bit, maybe 16 minutes, let it cook. And basically, because I got other stuff in there, so I want to kind of balance it out. Even though it's just vegetables, I want to make sure that the chicken cooks thoroughly and the vegetables don't dry out as well. So, boom, let that build up the pressure. It's going to do its little countdown. The vents close on the top. This is the Instant Pot. This is the Power Quick Pot, so a little different than the Instant Pots out there. But so far, it's the same concept. No issues. We're going to see how that runs. I'm going to come back. We're going to depressurize the thing and just see what's inside and give it a taste test. And we'll be done. Be right back. Alright, so welcome back. The timer just went off. It chirped a few times, let you know that the process is done. It cooked for about 13 minutes. Now it's been about 1 minute in the warming phase of the Power Quick Pot Pro cooking process. What you didn't see as it cooked, it was slowly releasing its own steam from the rear vents on it. And what I'm getting ready to do now is do a main. I'm going to open up the vent for it, so we'll do its little pressure relief on it. And when that's done, I'll come back, open the lid up, and we'll see how it looks on the inside. and then we'll start the video from right there. So I'm gonna let this run. Sometimes it can take a few minutes to do it, and sometimes it's pretty quick, but I'll be right back once it's done. All right. Welcome back to Cooking with Gas. It's been warming about 4 minutes, so it only released for a couple of minutes. That's not bad at all. So overall, the process was 13 cooking, and I just let it been warming for another 4 minutes. I'm gonna open up the top so to see what's on the inside, how it looks, and then we'll do the taste test, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I'm gonna let that drip back into it. So what I immediately see is the broccoli and the mixed vegetables at the top, because I had that in my additional tray accessory. And I'm going to grab something because I don't know how hot that is. It probably shouldn't be hot at all, being that it's plastic. But that looks fine, of course, because it's just vegetables. And I'm going to sit this to the side for right now. Let that steam come up off of it. And you can smell the aromas from all the food that's cooking. I don't think that's hot. It's got a little bite to it, so hold on. So you probably can't see it, but you got the carrots, green beans, you know, and the sweet peas over there. You got your broccoli on the other side. And like I say, if you go fresh, it'll be more flavorful. It'll be more nutritious. But I was just doing a quick fix-me-up deal. Vegetables frozen in a bag, just to get the quick meal going in, and I'll be done with it. And so that's what you have here. And the chicken is cooking. It didn't dry out, so that's what I was worried about. Basically, the water in here drying out before the process was over, because that can cause scorching of your pot. That looks fine, so I'm going to grab a piece out. And you can see it. The season did cook through the skin, so that's a plus. And I can't even get this stuff out because it's falling off the bone. The meat's falling off the bone. So there's one. Wow. It's almost like you can just break it apart into the pot and just make some type of stew out of it or something like that. And that's just 3. So you can see that the seasoning and everything, like I said, it's still warming. It just went up to 7. And you can hear it kind of bubbling up. So it's still cooking. So you don't want to leave that unattended for an extended period of time, because it might evaporate and dry on out. But there's the chicken. Looks good, smells good, but do it taste good? And is it ready? So I'm going to go ahead and grab a fork, peel it off, and see what it looks like on the inside. Alright, so let's just take one of these, peel the meat off of it. Woo! Looks cooked all the way through. That's key to this whole cooking process. You don't want to eat raw food, but it's hot. Woo! Really hot. So it looks like it's cooked all the way through. That's a plus. There's no pink and anything like that. Some videos I've seen like pink in it, like you might not want to eat that. You might want to throw it back in there. And that's the thing with this, you can put it back in and cook it a little bit longer if it's not done. I haven't had to do that so far because it's been cooking thoroughly all the way through each time, so that's a good thing. So no problem. Seasoning is right there. It's flavorful, tasteful. It's good. The meat's falling off the bone. You can strip this off and put it in anything. And just add your vegetables to it. The carrots, broccoli. I'm eating out the tray because it's my food. That's it. So, frozen vegetables, chicken legs, just seasoned it up. I did a dry rub on it, threw them in the pot. I did 13 minutes on it, then it warmed overall for another 4 minutes before I actually took the lid off of it. Looks ready, tastes ready. and you're good to go. Quick little meal after the gym workout. Fast, easy. Shouldn't have any issues with it. Season it up to your liking. And leave comments. Subscribe to the channel. Links in description and everything. And like I say, this is video number 6. So far, I've been doing some real simple stuff. Haven't gotten to like the hard things like casseroles or whatever you want to call it. Big different meals in here. It's just been like chicken, fish, vegetables. That's all I need because I want to eat lean meats and vegetables to kind of trim down. It's working. That along with the cardio and the weights. I'm getting back to where I want to be. So hey, give it a try. Quick meals when you want to work out, drop weight, eat healthy for the heart. Subscribe again. Thanks for joining. Cooking with Gas, sponsored by Addict Expression. Until next time, we out. Thanks. Bye.